Wake up everybody, what is going on? Justin Pasqua here. Welcome back to another creator tips video, and today I'm going to be doing a full review on Tilta's cooling system for the Canon EOS R5 and the Canon EOS R6. Let's not waste time, let's get started with the video. Alright, so if you haven't seen my first initial impression video on the Tilta cooling system, you can click the link here or here. Basically, it was an unboxing. I just told you what's inside the camera, which is essentially just the cooling system itself, a base plate, a couple of Allen keys, and a USB-C to USB-C cable. Let's talk about the ergonomics of this thing. It's pretty small, pretty lightweight, and this is how you put it on. So we start with the base plate. Base plate goes onto the bottom of the camera like so, and then what you're going to want to do is connect these two screws and attach them to the base of the plate. Base plate. But before screwing them on, the R6 and the R5 are both built a little differently, so you actually have to put the cooling system on the camera first, right on the back just like that, and then you screw it on. It is going to take a little bit of adjusting because the base plate does move a bit. And there we go, on there just like that. So in the initial video, someone asked me about the tilting screen. Unfortunately, you obviously won't be able to close the screen. You can twist it still, but there are going to be some things you won't be able to do with the screen. If you guys want to know how much it protrudes, it really doesn't do all that much. Let me try to cover my face here. This is how much it protrudes from the camera, so it's really not all that big, which is fantastic. Something I did want to address is if you are using a cage like myself, I always have the small rig cage on the R5 and or the R6 depending on which camera body I'm using, but unfortunately the cooling system cannot be attached with the small rig cage. Tilta has a cage for the R5 and the R6 which allows the Tilta cooling system to be attached, but unfortunately the small rig cage doesn't, so that's something to consider. As I'm unscrewing the cage, I just wanted to quickly tell you that I did purchase two of these because I own the R5 and the R6, and I use them both as my A and B camera, and later on in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why I ordered two. So, you gotta remove the cage like I did. Now, with the R6, what I did was I attached the base plate and then the cooling system, but what you can actually do is attach the cooling system to the base plate as one piece, and then kind of slide it in, and then screw in the base plate. Just like that, and now both the R6 and the R5 have the cooling system on it. That was so anticlimactic. Moving on. Okay, now let's talk about the power supply. Unfortunately, the cooling system doesn't come with its own battery, so you do need an external source, which in most cases it's going to be a power bank. So instead of using a power bank, you could also use an external monitor that can output power from said battery to the actual cooling system, which is pretty cool, very convenient, and can save you in a pinch. In my first look video, I actually go over the loudness of the fans, so if you want to go check that out, video is going to be right here. The main question that I've been getting from the first look video is, does it work? Is it worth it? How has it been on the field? And I'm going to be addressing that now. So to answer your questions, the Tilta cooling systems is essential for video creators. It has been so useful to me. I've been shooting weddings, music videos, interview style videos, and just regular day videos. And I can tell you that the cameras without the cooling systems will overheat, and it's unfortunate. The R6, after 49 minutes and 20 seconds, it will overheat, and then you'll have to let it cool down for like 30 minutes, and then again, you can record for like 38 minutes, and then it'll just overheat again. I went a whole day from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning doing a wedding with both cameras, shooting at 4K, 24 frames per second, and 60 frames per second, and not a single overheating warning came up. So I'm just gonna put this out there one more time. This Tilta cooling system is only it's only necessary if you're doing long form videos like live streaming or weddings, because that's, especially when you're shooting outside. I shot a wedding at the end of August and it was a hot day, and even with these even with the R5 shooting at 4K 120 and not having a single overheating issue, I thought it was fantastic. So just to reiterate, these cooling systems are meant for anyone shooting long form type of videos, such as weddings, interview videos, live streams, if that's what you're into as well. These cameras are not built to be shooting long form videos, but with the Tilta cooling system, it gives it a chance. The wedding that I did started at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and ended at 1 o'clock in the morning. And with the Tilta cooling system, I was able to shoot all day, all night without a single overheating warning. And that was with the R5. I had the cooling system on the R5 the whole day. In the beginning of the shoot with the R6, I didn't have it on, and then 2 or 3 hours having the camera turn on and off, it started overheating during the ceremony. So what I had to do was quickly grab the Tilta cooling system, throw it on the R6, and guess what? After 5-10 minutes, the overheating warning disappeared. Absolutely saved the day, saved my B camera, and I was able to shoot for the rest of the night. No issues, no problem, no stress. So if you are an R6 and R5 shooter that are doing long form videos, the Tilta cooling system is essential and you need it. My final thoughts, I love it. It's quiet, it's small, it's light. It makes my life so much less stressful. Yeah, there's not a single bad thing about the Tilta cooling system. And what? It's like 160 bucks. It's so worth it. Definitely worth the investment. I think I nailed it on the head. Oh, you probably want to know the actual, like, how long it, like, I'd love to test it, but I feel like the battery would die out before it overheats. And we just throw in another battery. Well, we can do that. We can always throw in another battery. I feel like so much for a full review. No, but I'm telling you guys, with the Tilta cooling system, you can shoot all day long, no stress. Don't take my word on that.
Just stand behind your words.
No, I'm being so serious. Like, I mean, for real, I shot a whole wedding from 12 to 1 a.m. in the morning. Not a single overheating warning once. But that's because, like, I turn off the camera every now and then. But it was essentially on for the whole day. That's what I can tell you. And I was shooting the whole day in 4K. So you tell me, like, is that reliable? Yeah, it's pretty damn reliable. Anyways, if you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up. Leave a comment down below and I'll address them in another video if I need to, or I'll just comment back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys were contemplating on getting the Tilta cooling system, it's 100% recommended by me. Yes, get it. And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.